You want a script that feels like a real American sharing his lived experience, rolling straight from scene to scene without artificial breaks, using only natural dialogue and vivid emotion. Here's the rewritten, seamless cinematic version hitting all your requirements, including a strong hook, a twisty middle, a satisfying but open ending, and a call to action. Names remain as in the original. I'll never forget the day the smell of my own dinner nearly got me arrested, humiliated, and let's be real, might have ended my life in Briarwood Estates before I even unpacked my spice rack. You ever get blindsided by a problem so ridiculous you're not even sure it's real? That was my Tuesday night. And buckle up, because in my world, cooking lamb in your own kitchen can spiral into a war for survival. Yeah, that actually happened. Let me back up a sec. It's late afternoon, golden sunlight pouring in my kitchen window, the kind of peace you think you're buying when you scrape together everything for a house in a good neighborhood. I'm at the stove reggae, low in the background, perfecting my lamb tagine with apricots, almonds, and just enough cumin to transport you if you close your eyes to North Africa. This is my happy place, my whole reason for grinding in culinary school, my catering business finally getting some momentum. The copper pots are polished onions, caramelizing just right, and for a minute I forget about the HOA, the snippy emails about mailbox paint, all that mess. Then the pounding starts. Not a neighborly knock, full-on angry fists rattling my door frame so loud it makes me jump, spatula in hand. I peek through the peephole and see her Penelope Van Craftoft, queen of the HOA. 5 houses down, usually buttoned up and cool as a cucumber, now wild-eyed pink outfit, clashing with her usual pearls hair, frazzled finger pointing straight through my soul. She's not ringing a doorbell. She's staging a siege. For a second, I wonder if there's an emergency, maybe a gas leak, something real, but the look on her face is all about me. I open the door just a crack, and man, the volume nearly knocks me back. "You people," she screams. "I knew something was wrong the day you moved in." She's not talking about smells anymore, not really. She's talking about me, the black guy, in her precious Briarwood. The subtext is just text now. The stink is everywhere. It's an abomination, a health hazard. Are you running some kind of illegal operation? I glance at my immaculate kitchen, the aromatic air, and for a split second it feels like a joke, like maybe she's having a breakdown. But no, her rage is laser sharp. It's not about food. It's about control, about who belongs and who doesn't. "Young man, don't you dare talk back," she shrieks. "I know a violation when I see one." She quotes the HOA covenants from memory. Something about noxious odors, harmony, and aesthetics. Her nose is wrinkled like she just caught me cooking meth, not lamb. She's got venom in every word, and I realize with a sinking feeling she's called the police. On me. For dinner. Now, I've worked in enough kitchens, lived enough life to know when someone like her goes nuclear, you don't yell back. That's the trap. I keep my voice level, tell her my catering business is legit, my kitchen's clean, my property taxes paid on time. I even try to smile like maybe we can laugh this off. Nope. "Your kind is not welcome here," she spits, and my blood runs cold. She's not even pretending anymore. Not even. Within minutes, no exaggeration. 2 squad cars roll up, lights flashing, sirens wailing down the cul-de-sac, turning my Tuesday into a public spectacle. Neighbors peek out from behind curtains. 2 cops step out, one older, one young and sharp-eyed. Penelope turns on the waterworks for them, spinning a story about burning sinuses, wilting roses. A chemical stench she claims is killing her garden. The cops turn to me, sizing me up, hand on the holster, all business. I'm standing in my doorway, spatula still in hand, explaining again that I'm just cooking dinner, that I run a legal appointment-only catering gig. No walk-ins, no parties, no smells but the kind you'd kill for at a fancy restaurant. The young cop, Officer Consincade, seems to get it, but her partner's suspicious, like I might have stashed something illegal in the oven. Penelope's circling, fanning herself, muttering about exotic odors. That dog whistle hits different when you're the only black homeowner in the room. "Sir, may we step inside?" the older cop asks. Not quite a question. I hesitate. I know my rights. but I also know what refusing will look like on nextdoor.com. You can see the kitchen from here, I say, keeping calm. But without a warrant, I'd rather you didn't come in. The young cop nods, takes a walk around the property line, breathing deep like a judge at a chili cook-off. Penelope follows, hissing complaints about our standards, her eyes shooting daggers. Now here's the twist. A black luxury sedan glides up tires, whispering on asphalt. The windows are so tinted you could hide a war room in there. Out steps a silver-haired man in a suit that cost more than my appliances, Sterling Blackwood, Penelope's uncle, former Judge Kingmaker in this county. He surveys the scene, cold as marble, and without even smelling the food, decides I'm the problem. Officer, he drawls, my niece is highly sensitive to pollutants. This man's business is disturbing the harmony we prize in Briarwood. His words drip with legal menace. He's not loud, he doesn't have to be. Even the police shift nervously. He threatens Officer Consincade's career with one quiet sentence, a masterclass in intimidation. But Consincade stands her ground, bless her. She says there's no violation, just a guy cooking in his own kitchen, no evidence of danger or crime. Blackwood leans in, voice dropping to a threat. We expect compliance. Or else. He turns to me. Mask of civility stretched thin. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable elsewhere. I look around at my kitchen, my home, all I've worked for. My hands are shaking, but I won't let them see me sweat. I say as clear as I can, I belong here. I bought this house fair and square. I'm not going anywhere. The cops, sensing this is over for now, leave with a formal warning. Penelope shoots me a look that could kill. Blackwood climbs back in his car. The street falls quiet, but not the peaceful kind. More like the pause before a storm. That night, as I salvage my half-burnt lamb, a new dread creeps in. The next morning, a gold-sealed HOA envelope lands in my mailbox, hand-delivered by a courier, no expense spared. Inside, a laundry list of invented violations, offensive odors, illegal commercial activity, noise disturbance, landscape neglect, you name it. They're fining me $500 a day for the smell, $1,000 for my catering, $250 for the roses they pay a company to maintain, $150 for supposed noise. Altogether, they claim I owe more than $180,000. They threaten a lien foreclosure, my life in writing up for grabs. I call my friend Marcus, a paralegal, who puts me in touch with Anna Sharma, a lawyer who doesn't flinch at big names. Anna reads the letter, listens to the recording I made of Penelope's rant and Blackwood's threats, and looks me dead in the eye. This is textbook harassment, retaliation, possibly even federal discrimination. She fires off a cease and desist so sharp it could slice marble, demanding all HOA meeting records, warning them about retaliation, demanding a halt to fines and harassment. The golf cart patrols pick up neighbors, start looking through me instead of at me, Penelope's cronies driving by slow as death. But I document everything, photos, timestamps, security cams. Here's where things get wild. I get a note in my mailbox. No signature, just shaky handwriting. Don't back down. She's done this before. Ask about Mill Creek Road, the community fund. There are others. Keep fighting. Anna digs in. Turns out years ago, Sterling Blackwood orchestrated a shady land grab on Mill Creek Road, flipping conservation land to developers using shell companies pocketing millions. The HOA's finances are opaque records, redacted classic cover-up. Then another note. Ask about the pool and the emergency fund. Millions gone. The last guy who asked disappeared. Be careful. Anna's face goes grim. This is serious, maybe criminal. We compile everything, ready to take it to the state's attorney if we have to. We get our first win in court, a temporary injunction. Judge rules the fines unenforceable. HOA can't pursue foreclosure. All harassment has to stop while we wait for trial. In court, Penelope's performance falls flat. Blackwood's authority means nothing. The judge sees the pattern. For the first time in weeks, I exhale. But I know this is just round one. These people don't lose quietly. Neighbors still whisper some openly hostile, but then out of nowhere another note, the pool. Emergency fund. Contractors were Blackwoods. Millions gone. We dig deeper. The pattern is clear: racial harassment, fraud, intimidation, all wrapped in the language of community standards. But the truth is, this is about power, money, and control. I stand in my kitchen late at night, stirring my tagine, looking at the security footage, the court documents, the mountain of anonymous notes. I realize I'm not just fighting for my home, I'm fighting for everyone these people have steamrolled. For everyone who got squeezed out, priced out, scared out. I decide then and there, I'm not running. I'm going to fight with everything I have in court and out until the whole rotten core is exposed. So now it's your turn. Yeah, I'm talking to you. What would you do if your neighbor's power trip turned your whole life upside down? Where's the line between community standards and outright bigotry or corruption? Tell me down below. Do you think I should have gone public or kept it legal? What does justice look like in a place like Briarwood Estates? Because trust me, this story isn't over, and maybe, just maybe, your voice is the push that brings the whole house of cards down.